Hi everyone, this is Leah, and I'm giving you a short presentation on the morphological and phenological changes in North American migratory birds. I got the information from two studies, Leffer 2022 and Zimova et al. 2021. Today we're going to explore two studies focusing on 52 species of North American migratory birds over a 40-year period from 1978 to 2016. These studies help us understand how these birds are adapting to climate change through changes in their body structures and migration timings. So, what is morphology and phenology? Morphology is the study of forms and structures in animals. In this case, we're looking at changes in wing lengths of birds and the actual bird size. Phenology, the study of cyclic or natural phenomena, especially relating to climate and its impact on plant and animal life. In this case, we're looking at timing of migration. Morphological changes. The studies found that over time, birds have developed longer wings and smaller body sizes. Why would this happen? As body mass goes down, wing length might be increasing to compensate for diminishing brawn. Warm-blooded animals have longer limbs and extremities in hotter climates. It's thought that these longer extremities have more surface area, which better releases heat. In biology, Bergman's rule posits that warm-blooded animals are larger in cold climates and smaller in warmer ones. That's because larger bodies conserve heat while smaller bodies disperse it more quickly. So if the climate's getting warmer, it makes sense for birds to get smaller so that they can disperse heat more quickly and to have larger wings that also disperse heat more quickly. The phenological changes. So in these studies that relate to the timing of bird migrations. So spring migration dates have moved earlier, which means they shift. So if normally they were migrating in May, now they might be migrating even in April. Okay, while the fall migration duration has widened. So if they normally migrated in October, they might be migrating in September or even December, or anywhere in between. So it's actually just widened and changed, which means there might be a lot of things going on to instigate migration. Interaction between morphology and phenology. Birds with longer wing lengths are migrating earlier in spring. So we do know that. But interestingly, the study found no direct connection between the changes in wing length and the shift in migration timings for fall. This suggests other factors might be at play in influencing when birds choose to migrate. So what other factors might influence why birds migrate? Thoughts on phenological changes. Warmer weather might promote earlier or later migration. Insect hatching times, which are a great source of food for birds, might have changed due to changes in weather. Berries and seeds might be ripening at different times, and water availability might be changing as climate warms. Okay, where did the data come from? So eBird, Bird Conservancy, and National Audubon Society have been not only tracking bird migrations for many years, more than 40 that we show in this data, but they also, when they capture birds, they measure like their wing lengths, their tail lengths, and the size of the bird. So this is providing a great deal of information so that we know things about the changes in birds and the changes in their migration cycles. So recap. Morphology. Over the last 40 years, bird body sizes have been getting smaller and their wing sizes longer. Possible reasons for this: longer limbs equals better cooling. Smaller bodies equals better cooling. Longer wings to body size gives more flight power to smaller birds. Phenological changes. Bird migratory patterns have changed. Birds are migrating earlier in the spring, and fall migration pattern windows have widened over time. Okay, discussion. What I want you to think about. What implications do you think these findings have in our environment or ecosystems? What are some of the factors that might lead to changes in morphology and phenology over time? And how might other species be adapting to climate change? Our references, the two papers, Many birds are shrinking and growing longer wings as the world warms, and widespread shifts in bird migration phenology are decoupled from parallel shifts in morphology. The slide deck is presented by Slides Go. Thank you again for listening. I hope you have some good understanding of morphology and phenology of migrating birds.